Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Indianapolis Bolts Relocation franchise here on MLB The Show 24. In the last episode, we did an off-season where we needed to change our ways. And we needed to change our ways because the past 2 years, which we've only done 2 years of this, the past 2 years of the Bolts franchise, we have gotten to the playoffs, gotten to the NL wildcard round, and we have lost both times. It is super annoying, super frustrating, but that's the way that we have had our seasons go. 89 wins in year one, 94 wins in year number two. So in the offseason last episode, I said that we needed to make some changes because I can't go to the playoffs and lose in the wild card every single time. It's too frustrating. We're too good of a team. We shouldn't have lost the wild card those last 2 years. We are too good of a team to lose in the wild card round. And I think the main point of why we're losing was because we were not getting the hitting support that we needed. I also went and changed the pitcher rotation around a little bit. No longer do we have Tarek Skubal. He's gone. We now have Shane Bieber, who has been here, Freddie Peralta, who was here last year. Hunter Green comes over from Cincinnati. Hunter Brown comes over from Houston, and we still have Paul Skeens around because he's just gonna keep getting better. But the additions of Hunter Green and Hunter Brown, dueling hunters, will hopefully adjust the pitch rotation the right way to where we don't lose in the wildcard round. Or maybe we're not even in the wildcard round in the first place because we've done so well this year that we don't even have to worry about the wildcard round. That's the overall goal. The bullpen is probably the most disgusting bullpen in all of Major League Baseball. I mean, we have two amazing long relief guys in Garrett Crochet and Trevor Rogers. We have two great middle relief guys in Abner Uribe and Gregory Santos. And then we have probably the most disgusting three-man setup crew / closing pitching duo or trio in all of baseball with Devin Williams, Josh Hader, and Felix Bautista. We brought in Josh Hader last year, or this past offseason. We brought in Devin Williams in I think in free agency as well. Did we bring both these guys in free agency? I think we did actually, or maybe we traded for one of them. I don't remember exactly what we did. Maybe we traded for Devin or Josh. I forget. I forget exactly what we did. But we have the most disgusting trio in all of Major League Baseball in the bullpen. And then the lineup, we brought in Kyle Tucker to play DH / right field, so he'll swap with Adolis Garcia, lefties righties. So we brought in him. We brought in Tristan Casas to play first base. We now finally have a high overall first baseman that I somewhat trust. I guess we'll find out how good he plays during the season. Riley Green moves to center field because his right field spot got taken by Garcia and Tucker. And then Christopher Morel stays at third base. Sal Frelick will start at left field because unfortunately during the simulation of the the spring training, we had suffered an injury. Steven Kwan broke his hand in spring training. He's out for 38 more days, so he'll miss the first month of the year, and Sal Frelick will start there. But Steven Kwan will play left field when he gets healthy. He just unfortunately suffered a broken hand in spring training and is out. But that's the way the lineup will look. I'm really hoping that lineup and that pitch rotation and that bullpen is good enough to not even have to worry about the wild card because we just go dominate all of baseball, win over 100 games, and are the best team. That's the overall goal. I don't know what's actually going to happen. We will have to wait and find out. But we start year number 3. We're probably not going to play all of opening day, but we will play a little bit of it. I want to kind of get some usage with our new additions like Kyle Tucker and I guess we can't really get anybody else because all the other guys are pitchers. But Bieber's going to get the start as the ace. But I want to use... I guess Tristan Casas I want to play it as well. So we're going to get some reps with Casas and Tucker. And hopefully we can start the season 1-0 on opening day of year number 3 because I need this.
Ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Bolts and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And here is...
All right, here we go. We are starting year number 3, hopefully in the right ways, with the Juice at the plate, trying to get off to a good start this year, and that's not a good start. It's a check swing called strike 3. Okay, not ideal. Not ideal at all. Remember, we're probably not going to play all of this game, mainly because I want to get through a lot of different scenarios this episode to start year number 3, so... We're just going to jump in and mess around, play with a couple different new additions like Kyle Tucker and Casas, like I mentioned earlier. Maybe if one of the new additions in the bullpen comes up to the plate, or comes up to the mound, I guess, to relieve, we'll jump in with them too. But here is Kyle Tucker, and that's a check swing not called strike 3. Thank you, or strike 2, I guess. Thank you very much on that one. Diamondbacks have already played 2 games this year. They must have had a 2-game very beginning of the season series. Ooh, I didn't think that fastball was going to be in that spot. That's kind of wild, actually. That's kind of wild, actually. That's a chopper into right field. Base hit, Kyle Tucker. Let's go, baby. That's much needed. First hit of his Indianapolis Bolts career. Good job, Tuck. And now it's time for Adolis Garcia. We have him strictly for the power that he possesses in his arms and his shoulders and his back and all of the upper body parts. So we need him to actually do that. But I missed on that fastball. That one I missed as well because I was super early. Super early. That was unfortunate. That is an unfortunate miss right there. But it's Tristan Casas up next. Let's see what Casas can do. The other new addition in the lineup. And Casas will send that to left field, but unfortunately not too deep at all. Okay, not a good first outing for a couple of guys, but let's get through the first half inning. There we go. We'll get through this half inning. We score 2. Let's go. That's big, but Arizona comes back with 1 of their own. Adames is up. We will swing past him. Kyle Tucker, let's try to hit with the boy. What do we got, Kyle? We paid you a lot of money to come play for Indianapolis. I don't want that to be in vain, and that is going to be an amazing athletic play by Dahlbeck at first base. And he steals a hit from Tucker. It could have been hit better. I will argue that. It could have been hit a little bit better, but it was not. Signed out of Cuba, Adolis Garcia. Played for the Rangers, and now playing for us. That one's in the air to left field. It's got some carry to it. Adolis to the warning track. But it's died at the wall for an out. I thought that might have had just a little bit enough carry to it to get the job done. It did not. Casas is up next. I'll swing the bat with Casas since he's a new addition. What do we got for you, Tristan? You got something good? No, he jammed me. Fastball super inside. He got me jammed. Damn. And I fly out to second base. Ketel Marte. Riley Green did not have that good of a year. He had a really good year 1, but he really cooled off last year. And I'm kind of concerned that he's not going to be as good of a player as he once was. That's got a lot of room to it. I smoked that baseball. Santa Maria! Riley Green with a solo shot to right field, his first homer of the season. And maybe this is the signs that he's going to turn it around in year 3. I hope so, because he had a really, really rough season 2. But that pitch was just laid right on a silver platter. The barrel of the bat smokes that baseball to right field. And that is a 3-1 lead for the Bolts here on opening day. Our opening day, at least. Christopher Morel had a killer year last year. Dominated, had over 30 home runs. Hit the ball really, really well. Got on base a lot. But I stared at a fastball because mainly I didn't know that was the second strike. Or that was the third strike. I thought I had only one. That's on me. That's not on Christopher Morel. And now it's Sal Frelick, who really shouldn't even be starting. But he's going to take advantage of the injury to Stephen Kwan. And he's going to try to make his most of it. That really shouldn't have been a strike call. That's unfair by the umpire, but whatever. We got to go by it. And that is strike 3 called because I'm super, super early again. I am not able to hit this guy very well, am I? We're going to keep Bieber on the mound for the bottom of the 4th. He gets the job done. Oh my God, you see all this stuff that happened in that inning? Holy crap. I simulated the half inning not thinking there was going to be anything really to matter, but we scored 5 runs in that inning and a couple of home runs, I think, in that inning as well. Oh, that was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. Juice didn't hit any of those home runs, but he did okay, I guess. Kyle Tucker. Oh, Casas hit a 2 RBI or a 2-run homer. I'll take that. I will take that all day. Tony Santillan. I do tend to hit Tony Santillan pretty well whenever he comes in to pitch. So Kyle Tucker gets on base. Good for him. Good for Tuck. Now it's Adolis Garcia. 8-1. Here in the top of the 6th, what has Garcia got for us? Has he got a little bit of power, a little bit of pop in that bat? Ooh, that pitch got me fooled like crazy. I thought that was going to be a fastball, and then it curved. It hooked really far right, and I was not prepared for that. No, I was ready for that one. He tried to do the exact same thing back to back. You're not going to fool me twice. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me, can't get fooled again. Garcia puts that in center field, but unfortunately, it is not hard enough, and it's an out. End of our inning, but that's okay. We got a really good, comfortable lead for Bieber to work with. They've got Gregory Santos warming up. I'll give Bieber the 6th, and that's probably going to be his day done. We score an extra one in the 7th. We're going to pitching change. We're going to bring in Gregory Santos because he was already warm. And he allows 3 runs, but we still have that good cushion, so we shouldn't have to worry too much. We'll pull Sanchez, and we'll bring in one of our new additions. Let's bring in Josh Hader. We'll jump in for this. Josh Hader, we get to see him work here. His debut for the Bolts. Nice fastball. Gets him check swinging. We'll go slider away. Corbin Carroll's going to swing and miss. He swung, but he did not miss. He got a piece of it. Sends it foul. We'll go circle change now. And the circle change will not get called strike 3. It'll be called ball 2. Back to the slider. And the slider doesn't get chased? Really? You don't go after that, Corbin? I didn't know you had that much discipline. But we go high inside. Really pinched him there. Really jammed him on the 2-seamer. And he misses it. Gurriel has a home run in the game. And he stares at a 98-mile-an-hour 2-seamer. That's a ball 2. Circle change, misses that one. Good thing he missed it, too, because that was a meatball. And the slider outside doesn't get him to look at it. What do we go with? Do we try to do the same thing? Let's go low this time. And that is going to be a grounder for a foul ball. I'll do a slider again. This is a little bit dangerous. Could be a ball 4, but it's strike 3 instead. Thank you very much. Now it's Ketel Marte. Ooh, he was way out in front of that. Even 98, he was way out in front. We'll see what he does on the circle change. Doesn't do anything to it. Stares at it for ball 3. I'll go back to that same pitch we struck out Gurriel on. And he doesn't go after it. Come on, man. That is unfortunate that he doesn't go after it. Oh, juice! Oh, I think I didn't need to dive there. I think that's my fault. I don't think I needed to dive on that. Ooh, that's tough. That's a tough situation to be in. I think I screwed up there. Juice probably had that if I didn't dive. He only had 57 speed. It's not like he was going to outrun the throw. All right, Alek Thomas is at the plate. We know of Alek Thomas from our Red Series a couple of years ago. Slider. Fouls it off. I'll go back to it. That slider is lethal from that side of the plate, so we'll go back to it, and he got him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Josh Hader gets out of danger. He looked pretty good there, though. Looked pretty good. Couple of missed opportunities, but he looked pretty good overall. I'm happy with it. I am happy with it. Now we got Tristan Casas. Stares at ball 2. Very generous call after the earlier sinker call that really wasn't a strike, but they called it a strike. So a generous call there. Oh, way late on that. Way late on the sinker. The Major League Baseball predictions has us winning 96 games this year, which I would like. I would love to be over 100 wins, actually, but 96 wins would be good enough for me. I mean, that would get us the division. That would get us a better seed in the playoffs. Like, that would be really good for us. So I hope that actually happens. Or maybe even better. Like I said, I want to win 100 games, really. Riley Green has the home run already. Can he make it 2? That would be awesome if he could. What's he going to do here? Pitch, swing early on it. Okay. I got it. Don't worry. I got it. It's all good. Riley Green's going to hit a home run right here. You just watch. That's not okay, that's a foul. But you know what? He's going to hit a home run right here. He's going to hit a home run right here. Because of course he will. Oh, that's got some carry to it. Left field, not as much. Not as much carry as it probably needed to. Okay, all right. No big deal. No biggie. Christopher Morel. 2 for 4 on the day. What you got for me, Chris? Ooh, okay. Little chipper. Chip. They've got Shohei projected for 42 home runs this year. He probably will hit that. Oh, take the pitch. Come on, Chris. I know we're up 9-4 and it's opening day, but lean into that. Take one for the team. Morel into left field. That's going to get past the fielder. Oh, no, no. It looked like the angle was a little bit off. I thought it was going to get past the left fielder, but it doesn't. But it's a nice base hit. Good job, Chris. Oh, look at the flexing of the muscles. Christopher Morel, baby. 1-1 count to Sal Frelick. And Frelick, grounder, second baseman Marte makes the play, and that's the second out, but he does a job and moves the runners to second and third, allowing for Jonah Heim, who has a 2-run homer in this game. What can Jonah Heim accomplish here? Hopefully scoring some more runs, giving some more cushion into center field. And that's the end of the inning. Unfortunate, real unfortunate. But we go bottom 9, and we are going to bring in Devin Williams. Oops. We're going to bring in Devin Williams, and we are going to mound visit Josh Hader, bullpen Williams, put him in the game. All right, Devin. Show me what you got, big boy. Former Milwaukee Brewer. We let him go when we traded away all of the starters on the original Brewers team back in year 1. And he finds his way back home, this time in Indianapolis. Same thing with Willy Adames. Bobby Dahlbeck made a great athletic play at first base a couple innings ago. He grounds that to second base, and Juice will send it to first for the second out. Devin Williams coming in here and cleaning house. Jake McCarthy, 1-1 count to him. He sends that to center field. Riley Green steps underneath it, and that's an opening day victory for the Bolts. 1-0 in year 3. It's only up from here. The undefeated season is upon us. We got to play good, though. We got to play good. We cannot be slacking like that. Josh Hader had a good performance in his 1 inning of play, and Riley Green actually hit 2 home runs in that game. I'll take that. We had a home run from Adames. We knew about the home run from Casas and Heim. Very good showing from the bats. I wish we could have had that in the wild card round. All right, let's finish the series against the Diamondbacks. We lose game 2. Juice is up with a 13-game hitting streak extended from last season. We win the game. I don't know if he got the hitting streak. Okay, now we're winning games. We got the bases loaded for Kyle Tucker, and he needs a triple for the cycle. We're winning 13-0. Oh, my God. Let's get in. Do you know how awesome our bats have been the first week of the season? We already have 22 home runs on the year, which is obviously the most in baseball to start the year. 22 home runs. I mean, we had a lot of them on opening day, but we played like a week of baseball. Not even. And we've got 22 home runs. That's wild. That's exactly the kind of production that I wanted from our bats. That's why we brought in Kyle Tucker. That's why we have Adolis Garcia. That's why we have guys like Sal Frelick, who can pop some balls over the wall, and Jonah Heim, who hits a bunch of home runs, Christopher Morel, Riley Green, guys like that. That's why we have those guys, because they're studly, and they hit home runs. This guy's been throwing a lot of sinkers. Tucker needs a triple for the cycle. Oh, I hate my life. I was not prepared for such a slow pitch. I was sitting so fast on that. I was going to say that the triple is very possible in Rocky Stadium. It could have happened right there on that pitch, but I was not sitting on that pitch at all. I was sitting so much faster, and that pitch just curved or took so long to get there. That's wild. I was not ready for that pitch at all. At all. Riley Green's got a 10-game hitting streak. We lose 3-1. Day for scouting, though. We'll get these transaction notifications cleared up. And let's start scouting here. What even picks do we have? I don't even know. Scout a prospect. We have 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks. Okay, so we can make some things work here. We have pick 21 and pick 32. Very interesting. This guy does good at scouting pitchers, so we'll scout some pitchers. Who's going to be available pick 21? We don't really know because baseball, the mock drafts and the big boards and stuff for baseball doesn't really matter because people can get taken at any single spot at any time. You could take a guy that's ranked horribly and he can get drafted like number 1 overall. So who knows who's going to be available. We just got to do our best at scouting the guys that we think are going to be available and hope that they are. Let's keep simulating, though. We've got Abner Uribe in a tough situation, but we ended up getting the win. There we go. Oh, we couldn't sweep the Marlins. That's unfortunate. Taking on the Padres. Can we sweep them? I hope so. We are currently half a game back of the Pirates. We'll keep scouting all these guys because they just got started. And we sweep the Padres. That's beautiful, sweeping the Padres. But we lose the Astros, and we beat them in the next 2 games. Perfect. Kyle Tucker's got a 16-game hitting streak. Okay. A little dangerous there. What do we have here? We've got a couple of guys starting to fall off the radar a little bit, although Johnny Reyes could be actually pretty good. We'll change this prospect, and we'll find somebody else because he ends up not being as good as he could have been. We'll toss in maybe Domingo Villegas. I don't know how to say his name, honestly. We'll also take Trey Anderley out. And we'll put somebody else in that spot. Probably a position player like Manny Zarate. We'll put him in there. All right, let's keep simulating here. Peralta's on the mound. He's got a shutout going. I believe in you. He didn't get the shutout, but he does get the win. Christopher Morel, 2 home runs in the game. We're losing 12-9 in the bottom of the 9th with the final out. Christopher Morel is the final out. We got to try to save this. All right, here we go, Christopher. It's the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs against the Padres in our own home ballpark. And we have got to do what we got to do. We got to get the job done here. There it is. In the air. Left center field. I don't think it's deep enough. I didn't get enough on it, did I? I didn't get enough on it. We lose the game to the Padres. It didn't feel great off the bat, but I thought it might be enough to carry the ball over the wall, but it was not. We lose 12-9 to the Padres. Unfortunate. They had 7 runs in, I think, the 5th or 6th inning, so that's obviously bad. Can't allow that. But we do take the series 2-1. I hope the Pirates aren't giving... Man, Kyle Tucker keeps that hitting streak alive, man. He is crazy. Felix Bautista, we're winning 7-6. He gets the job done. Another day for scouting. We're 3 games back to the Pirates. Of course, the one time that I feel like we have a good team, the Pirates also have a good team. We're only 7 days away from Stephen Kwan coming back, so that's awesome. We've got 80% on Johnny Reyes and then 50% on the other 2 guys. We'll keep those guys in the loop. And we'll also finish up on Johnny Reyes, so we'll keep those guys the same. And we've got Hunter Green injured with a pulled groin, but it's only a few days, so he should be good by his next start. Juice is at the plate with 2 home runs today. Well, you know I got to jump in with the Juice. All right, Juice. Here we go. Top of the 9th. You've got 2 home runs today. Let's hit another one. Oh, that's got some carry to it. Juice, did he do it? Ah, just short of the wall. I thought I actually did do it there. Unfortunate. But we do get the win. We do get the win. Juice had 2 home runs in the game and a double. Hunter Brown gets the victory. So we're wrapping up the month of April on a hot streak. We're hitting a lot of home runs, which is ideal. That's what we want to be doing. That's the type of team we are. Juice has got another situation. It's the base is loaded. I'm going to let Juice do this on his own, and he didn't get the job done. Come on, Juice. Hunter Green's healthy again. Kyle Tucker's in the game, and we lose to the White Sox. Okay, are the White Sox good this year? Not really. So that's unfortunate. We're 2.5 games back of the Pirates as we start the month of May. Let's dive into a little bit of the month of May before we end the episode here. And we're losing games to the Royals, which is not good. We got 100% on Johnny Reyes. So we'll keep scouting. He's a pitcher, right? Yeah, he's a pitcher. So we'll keep scouting. Who do we want to scout? Probably this guy. Bruce Martin will scout. We got 95% on all of them. I feel like I know pretty much what they're all about, so we'll look for other people here. Who else is going to be found? Maybe Doug Sandoval. We'll put him in there, and then we'll take you out, and we'll put in... I don't really want to do relief pitchers, but... I mean, usually relief pitchers are the best pitchers that are in the game or in the draft classes, so we'll do that, I guess. Can we at least not get swept by the Royals? Oh, Quan is back on the roster, so we have to move somebody from the big leagues. Who did I have up there in the first place? I don't remember. Who did I have up there in the first place? Was it Dylan Cruz? I think it might have been Dylan Cruz who I put up. Yeah, because I don't have any other players, so I think I'm going to move Dylan Cruz down. What is he? Does he have any options? He does. We're going to send Dylan Cruz down to AAA. We need to move somebody from AAA down to the AA team, and then move somebody down from AA to Class A. There we go. All right. So I'll do this game against the Royals, and then we'll do this series against the Braves. Skeens gets the win. Good job, Paul. We sweep the Braves. That's beautiful. Love to see that. We're 2.5 games back of the Pirates. The Pirates are killing me, man. Of course they are that good. So pitcher rotation so far through the first month and a half of the season. Bieber's doing okay. Peralta's kind of doing a little bit bad, but he's getting hot right now. Hunter Green's struggling, which is not a shock. I expected him to struggle. That's usually what he does. Hunter Brown's doing really well in terms of getting wins, but his ERA and WHIP is pretty high. And then Paul Skeen's actually playing really, really well. We'll see how it goes the rest of the way. I mean, we're only at the beginning of the season, so who knows how it's going to go. And then the lineup. We've got Juice not hitting very well at all, but he's getting hot, so maybe that'll change. Adames is hitting okay. Kyle Tucker's killing it so far. Adolis Garcia's playing really well. Casas is hitting well. So is Riley Green. So is Morel. So it's really just Juice. Juice is the only one that's not really hitting that well, and good thing is he's hot right now, so we'll see what happens. But of course... the one season that I feel pretty confident we can actually do some damage is also a season where the Pirates are also pretty good. Because, of course, that's my luck. So, we'll see what happens here in the next episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watch. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.